What's up, everybody? Welcome to Ketobetics. I took the word keto and put it with half of the word diabetic and came up with Ketobetics. And that's what we are calling this video on this video channel. I'm going to share with you my journey through my weight loss program that I'm doing, which is keto, and how it all started with me. And about 10 years ago, I was diabetic. I was diagnosed a diabetic, type 2 diabetic. And I am 60 years old. I know I don't look it, but I am 60 years old. And so around 50 is when I was diagnosed. When I got diagnosed, I had no idea about diabetes. I do know that my parents had it, but I didn't find this out until after they had became deceased. But I found out their medical history. But anyway, I really didn't know. I don't know and didn't know a whole lot about diabetes. I didn't know the true effects of it because, honestly speaking, I have never had any real serious symptoms of being a type 2 diabetic. When I was diagnosed, I knew nothing about what am I supposed to feel to be a diabetic. I didn't have any symptoms at all. And it was like when they started putting me on the medicine is when I began to feel symptoms of being a diabetic. But anyway, so they subscribed to me metformin, and I started taking metformin. I didn't know, along with some other ones, lisinopril, and what is it? Atenolol. Y'all help me to say it if y'all know what I'm talking about. But I started taking those, and as I began to get older, I began to tell some of the side effects to having diabetes, and I'm talking about, I guess, to the real full blown diabetic, and what I mean are more mature diabetic. I guess that they would say that my symptoms were nothing, but I do know that it affects more of what's going on within your body than it does what you can probably feel or tell. But it's stuff going on that's breaking down and messing up within your body. And I do know that it all connects with your diet. So anyway, I started taking the pills and little things like certain foods I would eat, like a donut. I love donuts, especially Krispy Kreme donuts. I love Krispy Kreme donuts. But I would eat a donut, and I could feel my blood rushing. I mean, just at the tiniest little taste of a donut in my mouth, I could feel it. Can anybody identify with me on that? But anyway, sweets, and then they was telling me all the stuff. I went and saw a few nutritionists, and they told me the stuff that I couldn't eat. Well, I hated that because I like to eat, and I want to eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it. And they was telling me fried foods I wasn't supposed to have. Drink lots of water. Just everything that I love to eat, especially ice cream, which I never really was a big ice cream eater anyway, but now I want it even more because you tell me I can't have it. So anyway, I started trying to work my program with being a diabetic. And like I said, I haven't never really had any symptoms other than the things that I just mentioned. But as far as my diet is concerned, I have been on a lot of diets and weight loss programs on and off. In my 40s, I joined the gym, and every time I would join a gym, my wife got pregnant. So, and I would be going strong. But the interesting thing about this is that every time she got pregnant, I got all the cravings. This was in my 40s. I got all the cravings, and I mean, I ate. And so, after our first child was born, I was 43 years old when my first child was born. And then a few years later, I got back in the gym again. I started working out and exercising. I even put a gym in my garage because I got tired of going to the gym, paying money to them. I said, well, why? Well, I could just have a gym in my house. And the treadmill, for instance, one thing I'm just going to tell you off the top, I hate working out. I really do. But it's the idea of working out is what I like. And so I had a gym. I had my whole garage set up as a gym, which is also my man cave. And I went on ahead and I put a treadmill in there. I put weights in there, and I had a abs machine, the real old school abs machine with the steel weights on it. I had obtained one of those and literally it took four of us to get that thing off the truck to get it into my garage. And I had that, and then I thought I was doing it. Now, I'm going to tell you something interesting about my weight. I think that I'm good. Arm wise, leg wise. The only thing about me is the gut. This belly right here. And I'm not going to let y'all see it right now. But I'm going to show y'all some pictures in the other videos that I make. But this gut right here was my only problem. All my weight is right here in the gut. And I got a long story to tell y'all about that, but I'm not going to tell you right now. But I got a long story to tell y'all about how I have had to learn how to lose weight. And in my 40s, I knew nothing about keto. Absolutely nothing about keto at all. Then I got in the gym and I started working out real good. And then my wife got pregnant again. And I'll tell y'all a quick little story. I remember she would get pregnant, and I have all the cravings, remember? So she would get pregnant, and when she's about ready to drop that load, then I probably could have used another illustration on that. But anyway, when she got ready for that baby to be born in her like ninth month, I never forget. She and I were sitting on the couch, and and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and she said, "Uh-oh." I said, "What?" She said, "You got that look in your eye." I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "You want something, don't you?" I said, "How did you know?" She said, "I just know that look." And she said, "What do you want?" And I said, "I want a Sonic cheeseburger from Sonic's." She said, "Well, I could go for a banana split." I said, "Let's go." so, so I had all the cravings. So every time I would lose a little weight through working out, I would gain it. Then after I got diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic, then that's when I really started taking it a little bit more serious and start looking out for other weight loss programs. And I tried a lot of them. I'm not going to even mention them. I'm not going to mention the name because I don't want to get in trouble for mentioning names. But I tried a lot of them, and but keto was the one that I literally tried, and I literally lost 20 pounds. I lost 20 pounds in 6 months, and in that 6 months, I did a whole lot. What took so long is because I kept stalling, and I didn't know about stallings, and then it would get depressing, and then I would eat some more and gain the weight. But then when it was all over with for my doctor's appointment, I made it to her, and she told me all of my vitals looked good, but one thing, she said my cholesterol was very high. She told me to get off the keto diet, and she told me to just be on a low carb diet, but more than what keto offered. And then I just lost it after that. So anyway, I'm gonna stop right there. I just gave you an introduction of my new video channel, Ketobetics. Ketobetics. I took the word keto and I took half of the word diabetic, and I put them together, and that's how I came up with Ketobetics. And if you want to go with me on this journey, I started this February the 1st, 2023. I've been on this keto, low carb diet. And I don't like the word diet. I try to use another word, but I've been on this weight loss program with keto again because it's been proven to me that it worked. It literally worked. I literally lost more. It was actually more than 20 pounds because I was barely over 200 pounds, and I got down to 180. So anyway, so I know that it works. So then I tried a few other diets in between, and to no avail. So anyway, I'm going to be sharing this. Like I said, I started on February the 1st, and today is February the 20th. Thus far, I have lost 6 pounds. 6 pounds in 20 days. And I'm stalling right now. I'm stalling right around 200 because I started at 206. And now I'm at 200. I saw 199 a couple of days ago, and then it went back up to 200. And so my goal. I need to go back to my doctor on May the 3rd, but my goal is to get down to that 180 by May 3rd of 2023. And so all of you all who want to walk this journey with me, I'm going to ask, remember, I'm new to this video talking on the screen thing, but I'm going to do it, and I want some help. I'm going to learn from you. I want you to learn from me. We're going to learn from each other. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. Now, with all that being said, if you are thinking about going on keto and you are a type 2 diabetic or type 1 diabetic and you want to go with me on this journey then go ahead and subscribe to this channel so that you can get a video every time I post one, because I will be posting them. And most of all, share this video so we can help some other people get the word out there that Pastor Fisher with Ketobetics is online. And make sure of all things, leave a comment. Let's talk back and forth. Tell me what you know. I'll tell you what I know, and we'll get some Q&As going. Thank you for joining with me with Ketobetics with Pastor Fisher.